Hello everybody, this is Steampunk Lion here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon TCG Online, where today, as we left off, I don't know what is up with my character. He's still kind of funny. I tried to fix him, but I don't know about that. Anyways, today we're going to continue on with the series, and we are up against Calvin. Now, like I said in the previous episode, I haven't played Pokemon TCG Online in a really long time, so I don't know. I think it's fun to go back and play some old favorites. Tell me in the comments below what's your favorite games from from your childhood. It doesn't really matter what games, whether it's from like Nintendo 64 or the GameCube or maybe the original Xbox. And I like to know what kind of games you guys are used to be interested in when you were younger, Alright, so let's jump back into this game here, going against Calvin. I'm pretty strategic when it comes to card games, so guess we'll see how this goes. Ooh, what is going on here? We're loading. Alright, Pikachu and Electabuzz. Alright, let's go with Electabuzz. Let's see. Yep. Alright, let's see how this goes. I have the advantage because Calvin here has water-type Pokemon, Squirtle. And I have an Electabuzz, which is of the electric type. And if you look, well, even though it says weakness here for grass, which is ×2, I think it does the same thing for electric. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out. But I think it's really nice to be able to sit down and play some card games and stuff. I don't really get to do that too much, but I think it's kind of fun. And Pokemon's been kind of a thing that I like doing since I was little. I've loved watching Pokemon since the first time I saw it, and I don't know, it's just something that I've been a long time favorite of, and I kind of hope that Pokemon stays strong. I mean, they originally had the remakes for Ruby and Sapphire, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, I think, and I haven't played them yet because I don't own any 3DS or the games, but from the gameplay that I've seen people do is I like it. It's very interesting that Game Freak and Nintendo and stuff are finally incorporating 3D effects into Pokemon, which I think is awesome, and I hope they take it to the next level where they just make them all the more amazing. Yeah. Trying to beat the Squirtle here. Ooh. Yeah, but I think it's going well. I don't know much about actually, I think I know more about Pokemon than I know more about anything else. Like, you got over 500 Pokemon within the game, and I know about this more than I know about history of my own state, where if you guys don't know, I live in Arizona, which is the hottest, well, I would assume is the hottest state in the United States because it's the desert. I mean, the highest temperatures we've reached, I think, lately is 118. And I think that's pretty much enough to, you know, bake cookies in your car, fry eggs on the street, or I don't know, whatever. But it's really hot. People here seem to complain a whole lot about how hot it is. But personally, they're probably not even native to Arizona. And honestly, that's their fault. They should have known how hot Arizona gets upon arriving here, but obviously they don't. I mean, my dad, he's originally from, what is it? Montana, I think it was, but he moved to Alaska, and then after that, he left for, or after he got done with the Air Force and stuff, he moved to Arizona, which, if you think about it, Alaska and Arizona are two completely different states with two completely different temperatures. Imagine moving from somewhere really, really cold to moving somewhere where it's really, really hot. And I think that's something that's kind of crazy. And yeah, so we beat Calvin, and now we're moving on against Allie, which, by the looks of it, I would say Ghost or Dark. Ooh. Yeah, I think if we can just be able to defeat all these trainers here, we should be ready to get some really interesting Pokemon, build up some decks and teams and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I've lived in Arizona my entire life, and even when it gets to 118 degrees, I'm perfectly fine. I love the heat. I feel like it probably would have been different if I had lived in you know, Alaska, where it's below freezing. And personally, I would probably be more outgoing and more, you know, out there if I lived in Alaska. Right now I live in Arizona, where it's really hot. The heat messes with you so much that you just don't want to go outside and do anything. The people here are just beyond crazy, but it's where you live. It's what it is. Oh, this Trubbish is just kicking my ass. Let's see. Alright, so my Pikachu here got poisoned by the Trubbish, which means I will take 10 damage each turn. And considering I already had 50 attack done on me earlier, it's very, very interesting. Okay. Oh, we're using the roller skates. Alright. But yeah, it gets so hot here, you just don't really want to do anything, so everybody stays inside. When I was younger, there used to be kids out all the time. But that was back in the 1990s, you know, before technology was at its finest, or beyond its peak, you know, as it is this, you know, at this time. And it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What do we got here? We're gonna do this. And I just find it so, you know, heartbreaking that kids of today are just so full on with technology that they You know, they don't really want to go outside and play like they did back then. But it is what it is, you know. Kids do what they want to do. If they want to stay inside, they can stay inside. If they want to go out and play, they can go out and play. But I mean, nowadays, whenever I walk outside, it's kind of scary to find out that there are no kids whatsoever on the street, and it's insane. Personally, I would love to be able to play with other kids, but everybody wants to be holed up inside their houses. And it's crazy. And, you know, I don't know. But I think if it was different, if technology was not at its finest, I think kids would still be outside. Not that I'm hating, I just find it really, really freaky when there's no children outside playing, you know, like they used to. Now everybody is inside either on their phones or, I don't know, just on the computer playing video games. I mean, here I am on the computer playing video games, but you know, it's because I don't have any friends who are available to hang out and do stuff. And school just got back into session. Sister's finally attending high school, which is pretty cool. For me, I graduated high school back in May of this year, so I should be a college student. But I putting college aside to handle some issues that are going on. Oh, these trubbish. Not cool. Alright. What do we have going on here? Ooh, yeah, we got some stuff going on. It just has to be done. And yeah, you know, it's just, I find it just insane. Ooh. Did some extra damage to that trubbish, but I didn't knock it out. Not the potions! Yes, yeah, I love Pokemon so much, and just sitting here being able to play the card game. I have cards of my own in reality, but playing it as the game, you know, it's very fun. I like being able to do stuff like this, because you don't really get to play a whole lot. Oh, the Pikachu finally comes in. Let's see, what do we have here? Well, not important. We're gonna use Slash. But yeah, you know, it's Pokemon's been one of those things where you kind of wish it was real, but then you kind of wish it wasn't. You kind of wish that it was, because, you know, you got all these amazing magical creatures that evolve and fight, and it's just so amazing. And then you kind of don't want them to be real, because, ooh, I won, yes! You kind of don't want it to be real because, you know, if you think how much damage Pokemon actually cause in the game, and in the shows and the movies and stuff, you'd think, okay, well, I really don't want Pokemon to be real, because then they'd be going around destroying everything. So, you know, it is what it is. And I lost. This is not what I was expecting. Man. Alright, should we have another go at it? Should we go after this alley? That's the decision to make. Should I go back for revenge? Let's go back for revenge. And if not, then we can end the episode there. If I lose again, because, you know, I don't want the videos to get too long. I like being able to play games at a reasonable pace. You know, it is what it is. Alright, so we can do that, and we can do this, and then we can attack. I feel that how would the Pokemon, you know, the franchise and stuff, how would it be if Ash wasn't late to receive his first Pokemon, like Pikachu and stuff, you know, how he showed up late and the only Pokemon that, you know, Professor Oak had was Pikachu. What would have happened if Ash was actually on time? What Pokemon would he have actually chosen? That is like the question everybody would be asking, because, you know, it's nice to figure out a thought process for Ash, because at the time, you know, he's a kid, he doesn't know very well, he doesn't know better, and it's just something to think about, you know. Personally, if I were in Ash's shoes and I were choosing a Pokemon out of, you know, the 3 Kanto starters that they had, I think Squirtle would just be my number 1, because I just love his design so much. I just don't think I'd be able to choose any other Pokemon but him, you know? Okay. Man. Alright, we got 1 Pokemon down. If I can just beat Allie, we are just good to go for this episode. But if she kicks my butt again, man, oh man, we're gonna be in trouble for next episode if we can't even get past Allie. Alright. Evolving Coughing into Weezing. Now, Weezing was a pretty interesting Pokemon in the Pokemon shows and stuff. One of the more funnier Pokemon, more so Coughing rather than Weezing. Coughing just had the most stupidest look on his face. It always made me laugh every time James would send Coughing out into battle. It's like he's waiting to die. It's just his face is just priceless. And it's, you know, like I said, it's crazy. Alright, Coughing. No, Weezing. Weezing is down. Okay. Means if I can just defeat this last Pokemon, just a freaking Trubbish, then we should be good to go. What Pokemon does she have? Grimer. Ooh, okay, she's got a Grimer. And this is the Coughing. Look at his face. Look at his face and tell me that is not the face of somebody wanting to die. Sorry if you hear random coughing in the background, that's my dog. He's being very disgusting. He's 8 years old, well, actually 9 now that I think about it, because his birthday just passed. He's an old boy. Ooh, I won the game. Yes! We have defeated her. It's such a good feeling to defeat a trainer. Such a good feeling. Ooh, we've added this new card to your deck. Now it's even better. Tierno. Ooh, okay, this is the supporter card that I saw a bunch of trainers having, where if you play this card, you draw 3 cards, which is very useful when you are low on cards in your hand. So I think I'm just going to wrap up this episode for now. Thank you for tuning in to watch me play some Pokemon TCG online. And if you would like more, hit the like button and, just be there to support, because this is a really fun game. I like playing it, and, we're not even done with the tutorial yet. We're still on the tutorial. We got 3 more trainers to go, and then we are out of the tutorial and we're actually going to start the game. But yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.